Welcome back to the channel, my freedom loving 2A supporting patriots. Wanted to make another quick video here on my new Olight Odin and show you several of the different mounting options that are available with it. So first we'll start with the mount that it came with. It'll be this guy here. This will be where your pick rail would go in. Obviously I have it loosened up right now. And then your flashlight you can mount on the top here, and the way they designed it is so you can run it this way, or if you wanted to flip it, you can run it the other way. So you can run the flashlight either way. So say for right now, that would be on the left side of your rail. You could flip it over and then run it on the right side of your rail. So pretty creative with that. It gives you a lot of different possibilities on how you can mount it. The fact that it's so adaptable also makes it, have to be a little bit bigger and a little bit bulkier. So with that said, I went ahead and picked up an Arisaka Inline Scout mount. It's made to fit Surefire Scout flashlights. And when they designed this flashlight, they went ahead and made it available, or made it so it could fit those kinds of mounts, which is pretty smart if you ask me. So it gives you a lot more possibilities. So like I said, this is the Arisaka Inline Scout mount. That just aligns with the screws there on the bottom, and then you can adjust it. Gives you a little adjustability on there, 3 positions that you can tighten it down on. If you are going to use the Arisaka mount, as you can see here, you don't have accessibility to that screw right there for tightening it down on your M-LOK. So you got to go ahead and just remove the tail cap and the battery, and then it provides you access to that screw there. So real quickly, we'll just weigh them out here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll throw them on some different rails and kind of show you what it looks like and the different options it has. So we'll do the Arisaka first, 0.9, and this isn't the world's best scale, so I always kind of weigh everything twice. Coming up at 0.8 and 0.9 ounces. And then the Olight mount, 1.4, 1.4. So almost twice as heavy as that. I mean, you're talking, 0.6 ounces. So I'm not sure if that's a huge deal to anyone, but I figured I'd show that with you. Alright, so this is what it looks like on my Aero Precision Enhanced Gen 2 handguard. It is a fatter handguard, and it actually hugs it real tight. This is with the Olight stock mount. Swing around to the other side of the camera here. Fits it nice and good. I'm actually surprised at how well that fits on there. I'm going to try and not bump the camera too much, but you can see it hugs it nice and tight. One downside would be it takes up a lot of real estate on your pick rail. It's a 9-inch rail, so with the backup iron, that mount, if you decided to run a pressure pad, your whole rail's gone. So that's what it looks like on there. I have a side pick rail on here that I've inserted, and we'll go ahead and throw it on there real quick, see what it looks like on the side. Alright, here's the Olight mount again, with it mounted on the side pick rail. Obviously it sticks out quite a bit further, but I still don't think that's too bad. I would like to have it a little higher, personally, so you're clearing the suppressor. From behind one more time. And that's what it looks like there. I actually tried mounting it. Tried mounting it on the top there so it'd sit up a little higher, which would actually be a really nice setup for it, I think. But it just barely would not clear that screw on the Magpul backup iron sight. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the top of my Midwest Industries 3GM rail. It is a lot skinnier rail. It's actually my favorite rail I own. So it hugs it still nice and tight there. Gets you above the bore. I'm really liking the top mount option on here. Swing you around one more time. Let you get a look at it there. If you're not running backup irons, I think this mount will be great actually. And you can get it up there a little further forward and then still run your tape or your pressure pad. As far as the side rail on here. I went ahead and tried mounting it on there and mounting it on the top of there, and it's an even skinnier rail, as I mentioned, over that Aero Precision, and it does not clear that backup iron sight again. With it on there like that, it still works just fine for getting that back up. Alright, so here it is again on my Midwest Industries mount rail. I went ahead and mounted it at 1030, as you can see there, since I have that little pick rail over here already. So I just went ahead and mounted it on the left side. It's a 1030 position, clears the M-bus just fine. And this is with the Arisaka mount, and that is a sweet little setup right there. Let you get a look at it from the side there. Clears the sight just fine, and that is a sweet setup right there. I'll go ahead and mount it at the 9 o'clock position real quick, let you see what that looks like. Midwest Industries rail with it mounted at 9 o'clock with the Arisaka mount. See what it looks like there. Quick view from behind. So it doesn't stick out too far, which is nice, because that's how I think I'm going to end up running it. Look at it from the side. And on that mount, I have that flashlight. I'm going to mount it on the right-hand side on this next rail I'm putting it on, so it's all the way down. So it'll be sitting up a little bit higher on the next rail. Alright, so here it is, you guys, on its final resting place. It's the Arisaka inline mount again. It's on another Aero Precision handguard. It's a 15-inch handguard with a 14.5-inch barrel. The reason I do that is so I can run my can underneath. In this instance, it makes you not want to run your can underneath almost, because you're losing that adaptability to run it up a little bit higher with this handguard, because it doesn't have the 1030, 130 M-LOK rail positions. So swing around here. Let you get a look at it from behind there. That's what it looks like. So I do get a little bit of shadowing because of running the can on the left hand side there. Overall, it's not super bad. Probably most of you won't be running a can with it, so I'll pop that off real quick here. And this is what it looks like without running a can. So it gets it out in front of that muzzle pretty good. And that's what it looks like with the Arisaka mount. Alright, you guys, so that about wraps us up here. I know it's a pretty specified video as far as my subscribers go and my channel goes, but hopefully this will help some people out down the line here with different mounts and mounting options and different rails and what it can possibly look like. So that's all I really got for this one, you guys. I appreciate you watching as always, and God bless.